Courtrooms are solemn places where the rule of law prevails, and judges are the arbiters of justice. The decorum and respect expected in these hallowed halls are paramount, and any deviation from these norms can have severe consequences. Certain behaviors can severely irk judges, whether intentional or due to sheer ignorance, leading to penalties beyond the courtroom. These actions can disrupt proceedings, show disrespect to the judicial system, and ultimately harm one's case. Judges, who are often seen as the embodiment of law and order, have little tolerance for antics that undermine the sanctity of the court. This list will delve into 10 particular behaviors that judges find incredibly frustrating. These examples serve as a cautionary tale for anyone who might find themselves before a judge, reminding us all that the courtroom is no place for foolishness or disrespect. 10. Engaging in incredibly dumb actions. Judges have seen it all, but some actions are so bafflingly foolish that they leave even the most seasoned judges astonished. One such case involved a man who, despite having a suspended license, drove to a doctor's appointment during a Zoom court hearing. His astonishing lack of judgment shocked the judge and highlighted his blatant disregard for the law. The courtroom was in disbelief when the man admitted to driving himself, even though his license had been suspended. This act demonstrated a profound disrespect for the judicial process and a reckless attitude toward legal consequences. Such behavior typically leads to harsher penalties, including extended suspensions, hefty fines, or even jail time, as judges aim to reinforce the seriousness of abiding by the law. Attempting to argue his way out, the man claimed ignorance of the suspension, a defense that quickly fell apart under the judge's scrutiny. Judges are well versed in recognizing feeble excuses, and this one was no exception. The result was a swift and stern reprimand, emphasizing accountability and respect for court rulings. Engaging in incredibly dumb actions in the courtroom frustrates judges and undermines the judicial process. It serves as a reminder that the courtroom is a place where the rule of law must be upheld, and any attempt to circumvent it will be met with serious consequences. 9. Laughing at the victim's family in court. One of the most disrespectful actions one can take in a courtroom is showing blatant disregard for the pain and suffering of others. In a shocking incident, a judge sentenced a drunk driver's mother to jail for contempt of court after she was caught laughing at the victim's family during a heart-wrenching witness impact statement. This callous behavior not only displayed a profound lack of empathy, but also disrupted the solemn proceedings of the court. The judge, clearly incensed by the mother's insensitive actions, emphasized the importance of maintaining decorum and respect in the courtroom. Laughing at a grieving family during such a serious moment was deemed utterly unacceptable, leading to her immediate incarceration. This incident serves as a stark reminder that the courtroom demands a high level of respect for all parties involved, especially those who are enduring immense emotional pain. 8. Misbehaving in traffic court. Traffic court might seem less intimidating than other courts, but it is still a place where respect and decorum are crucial. Judges in traffic court expect individuals to conduct themselves appropriately and adhere to courtroom etiquette. Misbehaving, such as speaking out of turn, arguing aggressively, or showing a lack of respect for the proceedings, can lead to severe consequences. Another frequent problem is defendants coming to court unprepared or with a dismissive attitude. This lack of preparation can be seen as a sign of disrespect for the court's time and resources. Judges expect everyone to be ready with the necessary documentation and a respectful demeanor. Failing to meet these expectations can result in unfavorable outcomes, such as increased fines or a negative impression that affects the judge's ruling. Misbehaving in traffic court may seem trivial to some, but it can significantly impact the outcome of a case. Judges are keenly aware of courtroom conduct, and any sign of disrespect can lead to harsher penalties. Maintaining a respectful and composed demeanor is essential for anyone hoping to receive a fair judgment in traffic court. Punctuality is a virtue that holds significant weight in the courtroom. Judges expect all parties involved, from lawyers to defendants, to arrive on time for their scheduled hearings. Showing up late not only disrupts the proceedings, but also signals a lack of respect for the court's authority and the time of everyone present. Chronic lateness can lead to severe repercussions, including contempt charges or a negative impact on the judge's perception of the individual. In some cases, arriving late can result in immediate penalties. Judges have the discretion to impose fines or other sanctions on those who fail to adhere to the schedule. This can be especially detrimental to defendants, as it may influence the judge's overall impression and potentially affect the outcome of their case. Ultimately, showing up late to court is a surefire way to frustrate judges and negatively impact one's legal standing. Ensuring timely arrival is a simple yet crucial aspect of courtroom etiquette that underscores the importance of respecting the judicial process and all participants involved. Courtrooms are formal settings that demand a high level of decorum, which extends to personal appearance. Judges expect individuals to dress appropriately, reflecting the seriousness of the legal proceedings. Wearing casual or revealing clothing can be seen as disrespectful and can negatively impact how a judge perceives a person's attitude toward the court. Inappropriate attire can lead to immediate consequences, including reprimands or even denial of entry. This underscores the importance of maintaining the dignity of the judicial process. Defendants and witnesses who dress inappropriately risk being judged more harshly, as their attire can be interpreted as a lack of seriousness or respect for the proceedings. Lawyers, too, are expected to maintain a high standard of professional dress, as their appearance reflects on their clients and the legal profession as a whole. Ultimately, dressing appropriately for court is a simple yet crucial aspect of courtroom etiquette. It demonstrates respect for the legal process and the individuals involved, helping to avoid unnecessary negative judgments from the bench. Disrespecting court officials, including bailiffs, clerks, and attorneys, is a surefire way to draw the ire of a judge. Court officials play a crucial role in maintaining the order and functionality of the courtroom. Any show of rudeness or dismissiveness towards them is seen as a direct affront to the court's authority. Judges are keenly aware of the dynamics in their courtroom and will not hesitate to address disrespectful behavior swiftly and decisively. Instances of contempt can range from openly mocking a court official to refusing to follow their instructions. Such actions disrupt the judicial process and show a blatant disregard for the rule of law. Judges have the power to impose fines, order immediate apologies, or even incarcerate individuals who display contemptuous behavior. This ensures that respect for all court personnel is maintained, upholding the dignity and order of the judicial system. Disrespecting court officials not only jeopardizes one's case, but also undermines the very foundation of the judicial system. The courtroom is a place where the rule of law prevails, and any attempt to undermine this order is met with severe consequences. Respect for court officials is essential for ensuring a fair and orderly legal process. One of the quickest ways to earn a judge's displeasure is to interrupt court proceedings. Courtrooms operate on a strict order and decorum, and any disruption can throw off the rhythm of the trial. Whether it's interrupting the judge, lawyers, or witnesses, such behavior is seen as highly disrespectful and detrimental to the judicial process. Judges are known to react swiftly to such interruptions, often issuing warnings or imposing penalties to maintain order. A notable example of this occurred during the sentencing of Darrell Brooks, the man responsible for the Waukesha Christmas parade tragedy. Brooks repeatedly interrupted the judge, lawyers, and even victims, causing significant disruptions. His behavior not only delayed the proceedings, but also displayed a blatant disregard for the court's authority. The judge had to take stern measures to manage the courtroom and ensure justice was served without further hindrance. Interrupting proceedings can lead to severe consequences, including contempt of court charges, fines, or even removal from the courtroom. Such actions undermine the legal process and can negatively impact the outcome of the case for the offending party. Judges expect all participants to wait their turn to speak and show respect for the legal process and those involved in it. Maintaining decorum in the courtroom is essential for the fair and efficient administration of justice. Lawyers are expected to uphold the highest standards of professionalism and decorum in the courtroom. When a lawyer storms out in a fit of rage, it not only disrupts the proceedings, but also undermines respect for the judicial process. A striking example occurred during a heated exchange with a judge when a prosecutor abruptly left the courtroom, declaring the proceedings a sham. Judges do not take kindly to such displays of temper, as they are seen as direct challenges to their authority and the court's integrity. The repercussions of such actions can be severe. Judges may hold the offending lawyer in contempt of court, impose fines, or even report the incident to the Bar Association for disciplinary action. This can damage the lawyer's reputation and career while also negatively impacting their client's case. Storming out of the courtroom is a clear breach of courtroom etiquette and a blatant show of disrespect. Lawyers must maintain their composure and respect for the court, even in the face of challenging or frustrating situations, to ensure the smooth administration of justice. One of the most alarming and disrespectful actions that can occur in a courtroom is a physical attack on the judge. Such incidents not only endanger the judge's safety, but also undermine the very foundation of the judicial system. Judges are the embodiment of the rule of law, and any physical assault on them is a direct attack on the integrity and authority of the court. A recent example of this occurred when a man, already facing charges, launched a violent attack on a judge during a hearing. The incident was captured on video and quickly went viral, showing the man leaping toward the judge, resulting in chaos in the courtroom. This shocking act led to immediate intervention by court officers and additional charges being brought against the attacker. The grand jury later indicted the man, underscoring the seriousness of his actions. Such attacks not only disrupt the judicial process, but also instill fear and insecurity within the court staff and the public. Judges who are entrusted with making impartial decisions should never have to fear for their personal safety while performing their duties. The repercussions for the attacker are severe, often resulting in extended prison sentences and additional charges. Physical attacks on judges highlight the need for stringent security measures in courtrooms and the importance of maintaining respect for the judicial process. These incidents serve as stark reminders of the potential dangers faced by those who uphold the law and the critical need for order and decorum in legal proceedings. Ignoring court orders is one of the gravest offenses in the eyes of a judge. Court orders are legal directives that must be followed, and any willful disregard for them is seen as a direct challenge to the authority of the judicial system. This behavior not only undermines the rule of law, but also disrupts the administration of justice, leading to significant legal consequences for the offender. An individual who ignores a court order may face contempt of court charges, which carries severe penalties. These can include fines, imprisonment, or other sanctions designed to compel compliance. Ignoring court orders can damage an individual's reputation, affect future legal proceedings, and result in a loss of credibility. It demonstrates a blatant disregard for the judicial system and a failure to respect the legal process. Judges are vigilant in enforcing their orders to ensure that justice is upheld and that their authority is maintained. Adherence to court orders is fundamental to the functioning of the legal system. Ignoring these orders disrupts this balance and can lead to severe consequences, reinforcing the critical importance of respecting the court's authority and directives. That's all for today, my friends. Please like, share, and subscribe. See you next time with more amazing topics. Till then, peace.